Hello and welcome to Tash's Treasure Crafts. I'm Tash and today we have a thrifted slash pre-loved slash secondhand haul, whatever you like to call it. So this is all secondhand. This is all from Facebook Marketplace except these books which were from Salvation Army. So we'll start off with this one. I've got this bag. Now, she said it was leftover, like, offcuts, like fabric scraps is what she said, of chiffon mostly. So, let's see if you can see the pattern on that one. So, it's like angels and stars. And it's silver on one side and gold on the other side. So, I don't know. Is that so you can use it any way you like? I don't know. So there's quite, there's a fair amount of that. Trying to use the light from the window. There we go. This, which is like sort of a satin material. So there's quite a large amount of that. We've got this one, which is quite pretty. I'm not really sure what I would do with it, but very nice. We've got this big mob of purple here, lilac-y colour, sort of a lavender colour. Some yellow, not quite as much as the others, but sort of like a buttermilk colour. We've got this one. There's not a lot of this one here. So this is another one of those ones that's silver on one side and gold on the other. And it's sort of like mistletoe. Doesn't want to focus very well. There we go. Mistletoe. So that's pretty. On the other side, silver. So you have a choice, I guess. Okay, this sort of hot neon pink. We've got this purple, sort of a violet colour. Navy. This sort of a, it's lighter on the camera, but it's like magenta colour in real life. And we've got this sort of pink colour. That's pretty true in the video to what it is. And this lighter pink. There's quite a bit of that. Sort of a silvery blue. Dusty silvery blue. This one, sort of a hot pink, a muted hot pink if that's possible. And this one, that's sort of a coral colour. And this one as well, it's the same colour, like a coral. What else? Oh, looks like Christmassy one, sort of like a silver with the colours, and that's it. Now this is a way bigger than usual shopping bag, way bigger. I'll show you. Okay, so this is more of a normal sized shopping chiller bag that you would get, and you could probably fit 2 of them in there. So that's how much fabric was in that bag. It's quite large, and that bag of fabric cost me nothing. It was free. I wasn't expecting it to be big pieces of material, or even that much of it, but yeah, that was free from a lady on Facebook. So that was just so nice. I couldn't believe it. I was so excited. So now I've got to think of all these ways to use this stuff. Whoop. Because yeah, it's just so pretty. That's the last of it. So it's pretty full. So that was free. I got this. I picked this up just yesterday. The zipper's a bit dodgy on here. It keeps popping open, so I've got it halfway. And I believe it all looks like it's there. Some little tiny little brads there. But yeah, got one of these. I've been looking out for them for a while because they're usually around $80. So I picked this one up for $40. Australian dollars. Everything in this video is Australian dollars because that's where I am. $40. So I'm happy with that. I picked this one up this morning. This is a close to my heart. So this is a silicone stamp storage box. Here. Get it open. There we go. So they just stand upright in it like that. These ones, they can go either way. The ones from like Timu and Shein and that. So I picked this one up this morning. It came with these 12 stamp sets. And I could see that I could use most of these. And then these ones here. This one doesn't have a cover, but it is a close to my heart stem. So that whole box there with all the stamps in it, that cost me $50, which I think is pretty good because that works out that the box was $15 and every stamp set was 34 cents or 35 cents or something. So I'm pretty happy with that, I think. I mean, I wasn't planning on spending $50 on stamps, but here we are. And I got these books from Salvation Army. I don't always buy books from Salvation Army, so this one cost me $2.40. And it's got a hard cover, like this linen covered cover. It's got sun damage, obviously. I'm guessing it's supposed to have a, what are those things called? Like I can't remember, but it doesn't have one. So, but this is all pictures of, is this Australia? Let's see, Hawaii. And I just thought they were really nice pictures. You could use them for all sorts of journaling situations. So I grabbed that. There's a lot of pictures in here, a lot. Then I got these two. So this one was $3.20. This one cost me. The Australian Outback. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Spinifex. Reminds me of when I was a kid. So this has got good pictures in it. Yeah, would buy that one. And then I got this one for $3.20. So this is going to have lots of pictures of flowers. And they're all little square, you know, you could easily make them into a pocket or a tag. Just back it, you know. Journal cover. So I thought that was a good buy. Fruit, veggies. Okay. Yeah, so I got them from Salvation Army. And then I also got this from a lady on Facebook. She said, I don't think she's used it, actually. Don't think she's used it. So everything's still... maybe it's been used once. Maybe it's been used once. Because there's one thing on there. This is still in its plastic. And it also has a couple of dies in there. So, oh yeah, look. So she's probably had a little testy of it. I'll have to figure out how to use this thing. And then these ones, kitty kind of ones. This, what are they? Embossing. So yeah, I picked that up. So it's virtually brand new. Instructions. What's this? More little dies. I think these all came with it. And this cost me $50. 50 Australian dollars. And it's virtually brand new. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. I've never used one of these before. I don't have one. And I just thought it would be handy for like embossing papers and things. So that is my pre-loved haul for this week or this month or this video. We'll say this video. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know how I went. You know, did I get ripped off? Did I get some good deals? Let me know. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.